You're embarrassed to start because you care way too much, okay? In anything in life, you are caring way too much about what other people think and that you're not good enough for this certain thing. And it's just simply not true. Most people are in their own lanes in life, okay? I've learned this through thick and thin, through in the gym, through at school, through confidence reps, whatever, you name it. I've realized it. I've lived it. Okay? I've done certain things and I thought I would be so embarrassed and I thought that people would be looking at me and judging me, and honestly, they might look, they might laugh in the moment, but they don't care. They at the end of the day, in 5 minutes, they'll be doing their own thing. They'll be doing whatever that does not involve what you were just doing. It's very simple, okay? And this ties completely to the gym. Okay? If you are embarrassed to go to the gym, it's not because you're starting out. It's because you're starting out and you're worried about what other people think about you. It's that simple. Okay? You should not be worried about what other people think at you. Everyone at the gym is in their own minds. It's in their own mindset. Okay? You are there to better your own body. You're not there to look at other people bettering their body and be like, gosh, man, I wish I was working out and I wish I was at that physique. No, you might think that, but then you're immediately going to go back to what you're doing. And that's what most people are doing. They are in it for themselves. Okay? Most people are selfish. Okay? And those people that do laugh, that point, and those are very rare commodities that people do that. It's usually like over exaggerated in movies and Instagram and whatever. They are just assholes, and again, they're not gonna be thinking about you for a whole day. They're gonna be in the moment about for like 2 minutes or so, not even. And why would you care? Because they're gonna go back to doing whatever they were doing, right? And I used to think this all the time, but what really woke me up was actually high school. And I remember being back in high school and I was very fat, very insecure, very short, all these negatives. And I would always think about myself in a different light. Like, oh, what were people thinking about me? Oh, I'm walking over here. What are people thinking about me? And honestly, nothing. Nobody's thinking shit. They're in their own mind. Okay? Nobody cares. Okay? But I didn't know that because I was very insecure. And I feel like I'm like some of you guys back then. I was just really out of it. Did not want to work out. And I remember when I first started in the gym, I got offered a spot in the baseball team because of my dedication and my, willingness to actually put in effort, right? I remember getting a spot to work out with the team. I wasn't on the team, I was working out with the team. And when I was working out, I was very insecure. Very insecure. Okay? A lot of these guys had like years of experience. They were in the gym all the time. And I was new. I was fat, short, you name it, right? And I would not be able to keep up sometimes in the workouts. But what really opened my eyes is the way other people handled it. They didn't sit and laugh at me. They actually motivated me and boosted me when I was struggling and when I wasn't feeling good and when I wasn't like pushing it hard enough, right? It was like tough love, for example, it was tough love. It was not laughing and, oh, look at this fatty or what, name calling. It was actually like brotherhood love of people pushing you, getting you back on your feet and getting you to your best version. And now that could have been because, there was a coach there, obviously, but it was just a mindset and like people were really after it, right? So that is what people would be seeing in the gym. It's very overhyped. It's very wrong when people are like laughing at people at the gym, okay? Maybe they'll do that online. Again, very rare that you will get made fun of online about that. But if you're getting put into the gym, if you're working out, most people, again, are on their own workouts. They're not focused on you, okay? They are not. And if they are, they might actually be wanting to help. Some people do that. Like, I remember being at the gym, and I'm, starting to get in better shape, and people would ask me for some spotting or some tips. Or even, like, when I stream online, people ask me for advice. It's just, that's what starts to happen, right? It's not all about, like, haha, look at this fat ass. Like, no. That's a way too over-exaggerated, okay? So the real problem is not if you're going to the gym or not. It's really if you're going to stay the same or not. Are you going to put in the work? Or are you going to stay where you are for another year, okay? You got to get out of your head, okay? I'm going to keep drilling this to you guys. People are not thinking that much about you. Okay? People are not thinking that much about you. They're in their own workouts, in their own heads, whatever you're doing. They're not thinking about you. But are you going to let your overthinking stop you from actually achieving your dream physique? That's the real question. Okay? Now, if you want a very easy way to get to your dream physique, you just got to put in the work. But I have a program on the Skool community where you guys can join, fill out the form, and we have nutrition tips, we have workout tips, mindset tips, getting confidence better. It's called the Body and Confidence Lab. It's run by me. We have a couple people in it, and it's about accountability, holding yourself accountable daily with check-ins and different videos and lectures and live streams. So if you guys are interested about changing, I will change your life. I will change your life. It is free. All you have to do is hold yourself accountable and start filling out that form. And if you want a one-on-one coaching, DM me in the community and I will help you guys out, okay? That is my promise. I will change your life because my life has been changed and I want to change lives as well, okay? So you got to realize something. Would you be more embarrassed if someone laughed at you and you actually got better over time? Or would you be embarrassed if you didn't change? You got to answer that. I would be more embarrassed if I did not ever go to the gym and I didn't care about my health and I wanted the change and I always thought, I really want to change, but I never did anything about it. Okay, I would be really embarrassed if 2025 going into 2026 and nothing happened, or 2026 now going to 2027, nothing's changing. Okay, I see every day as another opportunity to improve yourself. Okay, I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. I made breakfast. I've never done that before. Making my own breakfast and eggs and toast, right? Never did that at 6 a.m. And I feel like today's a new accomplishment for me. Okay? Of course, you're thinking about yourself. Am I thinking about what my friend is doing at this time? No. And it's not our fault, right? He's not thinking about what I'm doing at this time. Maybe for a second. You guys got to get out of your head about thinking that. Like, I used to be in such a dark place where I used to think about what everybody was thinking about me. And that was me just walking around on campus at school, right? I used to be that guy. I used to be very socially awkward. I used to be very into my own head, and it was bad, okay? You got to understand, right? Confidence is not just given, okay? You got to earn it, and that just comes from the amount of reps you guys put in. The more reps you put in, the more confident you'll be in something. If you did math, right? If you did like multiplication, do you think you'll be a pro if you just started and never learned it? No. But if you put in the work and you practice so many different problems of multiplication, do you think you would get better? Yes, you would. That's what happens, right? That's what happens, right? Of course, now being older, multiplication is probably very easy for you guys, but that's just the constant reps you do in your life, and you don't even realize it. So if you guys do the reps, get in the gym, start doing the reps, training your body, you will get bigger. That's what happens. And you'll be more confident in the gym. Obviously, day one, you're not going to be that confident. But if you trust the process, and you could trust me too. I can help you out. Again, I talked about the Skool community. You will get bigger and get some results. Okay? Trust the nutrition. Trust the grind. Trust the social confidence, right? See? Even I'm still slipping. Again, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Okay? Nobody's judging you. Am I like worried like, oh my God, I gotta cut this out in the video because I said like I stuttered or I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I'm gonna leave it in. This is all uncut. I mean, sometimes I cut some things, but like this is all uncut right now, right? If you're still watching this video, you better drop a like on the video. I appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome, man. But it's just the big thing. Accountability, guys. Getting yourself after it. Do not think about what other people think. You're thinking too much. You are in your own head. Get out of your head. Right? Get out of your head, right? You guys got to be getting confidence through the action and the reps that we're doing, okay? All right? Here's a promise I want to give you guys. This is the mission for my beginners out there. If you are just starting in the gym, I want you to go at least 3 times a week. Just 3 times a week to the gym, okay? You don't have to be there for long. Get your cardio in and get out, okay? Get your 3 exercises in and get out. Like, do 3 sets of different things, okay? That's all it takes. And then start stacking it. Next time, 4 exercises, 5 exercises. And then once you build that confidence, you won't even think about it. And you'll just show up and work out and not care, okay? But I know people are very in their own heads. I've been in my own head before. So we just got to keep that in mind, guys. We got to keep that in mind. I believe in you guys, okay? I really do. I was there. I was in my head a lot, and I want you guys to be there and get on that grind too. Okay? That's my promise. I'm trying to look at my notes because I always put notes for what I'm doing, guys. I'm not perfect. I got some notes. Okay? Again, if you don't know how to start and where to start, and if you're feeling lost in all this, again, guys, I do have a Skool community. I've talked about it. I want you guys to join it and get active. It is free. It just requires you taking that action, baby. It requires you taking that action. I know you guys will in your own ways. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow my Twitch if you guys just like entertaining content. But I appreciate everybody watching. Again, get out of your own head and start, baby. Take that action. Okay? No one's going to take it for you. No one's going to care about you taking that action in the long run. All right? Have a great day. Happy Tuesday, baby. I'll see you guys tomorrow.